And then I just do invite and broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
And Blake, I'm open over there.
Oh, careful. You all right?
Yeah. Sorry.
Hello.
Hey, Brian.
Hello.
How are you?
All right.
Good. This is
It's
Blake
quiet.
Hansen.
Who is it?
Hello.
Blake Hansen, and he's on
Blake?
Blake, B-L-A-K-E,
Yeah.
Hansen, H-A-N-S-O-N. He's on Google Plus as well.
I will find him.
Yep. If you go to my stream and click refresh, you
Yes.
should see me there. Yep. Just join that one. Oh, not pause that. Actually, pause that player. Otherwise, we'll get feedback. Yeah. Click join this Hangout. Love it.
Well, there's a lot of them. Oh. I'll click the one that looks just like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blake, when do you graduate?
In May.
He's in the home stretch. He graduates in May. And if you mute your mic, we've got an echo in there since we're both on here.
Yeah, I set up.
Yep, you got it. So,
I remember college.
you remember college?
Yeah. I was hungover on my graduation just a little bit.
That is not good.
I
Not
will
good.
never have a hairy buff for the rest of my life. I'll say that.
Okay. That's an interesting concept. Blake, what state are you from?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Wow.
Good afternoon. You're looking over a Columbia high school where we are talking about a budget-cutting proposal that could leave one community in the dust.
Did I keep it
Am I not? Am I
I
on?
believe we need to try and change. Really? Yes. I can do her. So that was me.
Hold on.
Let it go, Seth. Okay, my check.
All set here, Seth. 1, 2, 3, top.
I'm really sorry.
So,
I think I might have turned that off. I'm not sure. My check.
Go kill him, Blake. We'll be rooting for you.
hey, Trev.
1, 2, 3. My check. 1, 2, 3. Test Sarah, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a microphone check, checking the volume and the clarity of the microphone. Because I like Eric Bloomberg's mic check. It like sticks, doesn't it? Trev, where are you from?
England.
England. What part of the UK? England.
Yorkshire.
Excellent. What do you do there? Remind me again. It's been a while.
It has, yeah. Well done for remembering, actually. Me, a lot of people I wouldn't expect you to remember, actually, so well done.
And now
Good
they're...
afternoon. You are looking high atop the Lake of the Ozarks. Wouldn't it have been nice to be there today? It is Tuesday, March 13th. Here's what's making news right now.
Let's see here.
Information and arrest in the deadly shooting of a Columbia teen.
A budget-cutting proposal that could leave one community in the dust.
And a
Dang.
popular mid-Missouri animal shelter is closing its doors. KOMU News First at 5 starts now.
go.
A Columbia High School boy is dead and another teenager is in jail after last night's disturbance at Douglas Park on Providence Road. Good afternoon. Blake Hansen, Angie is off.
And I'm Sarah Hill. Thanks for joining us. First, there was a crowd of about 100 people at Douglas Park. Then, after police dispersed that crowd, the shooting took place. The victim has been identified as DeAudre Johnson, a junior at Douglas High School. KOMU's Jamal Andrus is live at Douglas Park with the aftermath of the shooting.
That sucks, man.
A 7-year-old or 17-year-old passed away. Hi, Maya.
Hi there.
Yes.
Sarah, have you ever noticed on how quickly the media just brushes off, school shootings now?
Brushes off?
In a way, I mean, you had Columbine, which was, on for months. Now the whole thing in Ohio, no one talks about it.
You mean the one in Ohio recently? Hasn't been in the news recently?
Yeah, I mean,
seems to follow
there's
court
hardly
dates.
any
Like
news
if he's
about
in
it.
court, usually you'll see stations cover it. Hold on, coming back out.
Yeah.
I do agree with that, though. I mean, how Columbine thing. It took months for that to die down a bit.
All right, thank you very much, Jamal. Well, blind and broke is something Governor Nixon is trying to prevent. Nixon opposes lawmakers who want to cut health care for blind Missourians. The House Budget Committee wants to cut a $30 million health care program and replace it with a smaller program. KOMU's Cody LeGros shows us how it will affect more than 2,000 blind Missourians.
Yeah, it seems like our coverage of things like that follow court dates or if there are new developments. So they won't necessarily just keep covering a story unless there's something new to report. And I know that sounds really kind of callous and selfish, but that's kind of the way they tend to do it. If there's a new development in the case or if they've found something new, then they'll cover it. But you raise a good point, though. We haven't heard a whole heck of a lot about the Ohio shooting recently, although he was in court not too long ago. But I'm sure locally...
Well, I don't listen to the news, but, I'm on the web a lot, and, there's you don't hear much about, from, all these radio show people saying, oh, we got to do something about the kids and stuff, and it's like, I don't see that.
Think of the children.
And we've got a big debate going in our community too regarding that.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi.
The proposal still has a long way to go to get the budget. It needs to pass in the House and the Senate for it to take effect in July 1st.
Turned out to be another beautiful day today in Missouri, just about like yesterday. We stopped out at 80 degrees with plenty of sunshine. There's not a speck of rainfall on live down the way. First alert radar. Take a look at what we're expecting for the evening.
Sorry, it's so hot right now.
Gradually working their way back into the low 60s.
Eastern side of the
Tomorrow's
state.
forecast, another warm day, but by tomorrow night, we may see some showers. More on that in just a few minutes. Great news, first at 5.
Thanks, Dave. Jefferson City's public bus system, known as JeffTran, plans to change 4 of its routes very soon. One of those changes eliminates the south route. That route has only been in service for 2 months, but only averages 21 passengers a day. One city official says this route costs way more than the number of people it benefits.
We're simply not seeing the ridership on the south route, and being operated at such a loss.
With the changes, the revised Capitol Mall route will serve parts of the South. Schwartz says these changes will make the entire system more efficient.
254 Missouri teens were killed over the past 3 years in Missouri traffic accidents. Fewer teens buckle up than any other age group. Missouri Department of Transportation hopes to change that lousy statistic with the new campaign. KOMU's Kristen James joins us live from Columbia with details.
That must Almost
Welcome back.
to hold your coffin until you're off camera.
Yeah, I know.
Still
You see,
faded.
I was
You can
coughing.
tell the tears in your eyes.
I was coughing in my
Okay.
scripts. In radio, when you used to work in radio, you had a cough button. And sometimes, like Angie or Blake, if I would stop talking, I'd look at them. It's the international sign for I can't speak. I'm talking. You talk to hand it off so I don't have to cough through it. That has happened. You guys might have even seen that before. When Angie and I both had colds. Monica. Hey, Sheila.
Hi, Sarah.
Good to see you.
Hello,
You
hello.
too.
And we've got
Hi,
Monica as
Monica.
well. Yay. Party.
Party.
And Monica said hospital again.
Monica's not home, is she?
No, the hospital, from the looks of it.
After 16
Hi,
years
guys.
of finding
there.
homes for
Hi,
neglected
Monica.
animals, Happy Tales Animal
You're not
Sanctuary will be
home, are
closing.
you?
Co-founder Jim Johnson has been taking in animals and finding them homes since 1998. Happy Tales is different from other animal shelters because it does not have one location. It relies on its 15 foster families to care for the animals until they're adopted.
Oh.
Jimmy Johnson.
Really blood related like before.
Johnson's daughter is one of those foster families. Johnson said closing had nothing to do with a lack of money, but said he and partner Susan Hatfield are simply burned out and are ready to move on to other things. The organization will not accept any more animals and is currently finding homes for the 11 dogs that it has left.
Tigertown discussions started again in Columbia this week. The Community Improvement District Board held 2 meetings so local business owners can ask questions and voice concerns about Tigertown. 9 attended the meeting this morning in downtown Columbia and 20 attended last night. The committee established a new location for Tigertown. Instead of Locust, it will now be on A Street because it is a more neutral location. They also discussed a $350,000 budget that will come from vendor fees, sponsorships, and grants. Missouri gets a little more attention, and President Obama reacts to a U.S. soldier's killing spree in Afghanistan. KOMU's Molly Balkenbush has that and more in a First Nation report.
Johnny told the group that Obama is making excuses for high gas prices. He also told Obama's tax for blaming the Republican
The screen's frozen.
What was this?
Mine. It's frozen.
Okay, we can still see
Okay,
you.
we're back. We're back.
Yay.
Yeah, long
I see you
time.
moving, so everyone's moving.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
weird.
Sarah did a hit and run hangout visit.
Obama said the meeting since less serious, and then they were in New York.
She's not the type to sit back quietly, I guess.
Yeah, long time no talk to, Maya.
Yeah, well, I've been reducing my hangout hours and doing some actual work for a change. I've been on television and stuff. I'll be on national television a lot probably the coming weeks.
Oh,
What's
that's
the national television program you'll be on? That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, my lawyer, I talked to him yesterday. He decided to kick things off officially next week. He's going to file the first complaint.
good.
And he's going to get me on national television as well, some programs he's been on, talk shows, the kind of stuff. So,
That's a good thing for you.
Oh yes, I'm looking forward to it, I guess. It's kind of exciting.
Hi, Jonna.
I guess, of course,
everyone.
hi
Good to
there.
see you. We're almost to a commercial here, and I can say hello to you officially, but welcome.
Mhm.
Do you want to introduce yourself to the rest of the group for people who aren't familiar with you?
Okay, a few of here, I think,
Thanks,
knows
Elizabeth.
me.
Could we begin
I'm
closer to your Parkinson's? Let's find out
enthusiast
what your
from
background
KOMU.
may say about what you eat.
and
Come on, some shorts and flip-flops.
trying to help the newcomers most of the time.
Around 80 degrees. How long
Post about lots of stuff.
Answers next on KOMU News First at 12.
I don't know what else.
Hey, right now we are chatting behind the scenes of this newscast on our streaming newscast page. Just go to the top of KOMU.
It's okay.
That banner. You can also join our Google Plus Hangout if you have a webcam. We are almost full. Back in a moment.
Almost.
3, 4. Actually, we are full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, we have 2 more spots.
Then,
Hi, Jonna.
total, right?
Remind me again. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Finland, working on my Google Plus book, helping newcomers as usual.
Great. Well, welcome. It's great to have you in our hangout. This is Blake. Blake is from Minnesota.
Hello. I guess
Hi.
Oh wow, Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota. So you are you're writing a book in Finland, and we talked with Finland TV a little bit. They were interested in getting an On Air Hangout account, and I'm trying to think of the individual who it was in Finland who was trying. Do you know who that was?
Yes, I know I know all of those. So if you want to get in touch or anything, I know it was there is a Maria Sannikka was one of them.
Maybe that was her, and I was just wondering if her attempt was successful.
Because I was in the thread when you were talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Now
I don't know if you have read Guy Kawasaki's book about Google Plus, What the Plus?
yes, I'm not all the way through it as far as the downloaded version. I haven't yet got through I'm probably on page 47.
Okay. But anyway, it's a really, really good book, and I have been working together with him since last year on this book.
Good.
That's why my name was mentioned, because people have been asking me, why is there a mention of you? And I've kept it very quiet.
Very interesting. And so, where are you mentioned? I can be sure to look for that.
Actually, it's right in the beginning with Big Undotra.
And good afternoon to you. It has been a spectacularly beautiful day. One of those days.
So it's actually in the very beginning for the content.
Southwestern corner of our KOMU viewing area over by Pettis County and Morgan County.
So Finland is not only Nokia, it's also Google Plus knowledge.
Okay, I can talk now.
Yay, Monica.
Hey guys. So you don't need to worry, like this infusion is not,
Yeah, common stuff, but still, I mean, tedious, boring.
yeah, it's not fun. It takes, I've been here since 11 a.m., so, and right now it's 4.
Okay, long time. You said before something like 6 hours, right?
Yeah, it's, my body doesn't tolerate it at a high level. Like, they tried to do it earlier in this arm, and this arm is all swollen up. But so they just moved to this arm. It's okay. It's not that painful. Like, it's very dramatic, but it's not that painful.
Yeah,
Well,
not that painful.
It's not
Reminds me
fun.
of the things I sometimes say, and people are like, that's not a normal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do get used to it. Yeah, well, I mean, as long as it's routine, it's nothing emergency or anything, then oh
Yeah,
well.
it's making me better, so it's a good thing.
I mean, yeah, so, yeah, that's okay, I guess, like a medication I have to take every morning just to stay healthy. Yay.
Yep.
Fact of life. Oh well. So you will be there another hour, right?
About 2 hours, and I'm
Okay.
so we'll go much
Yeah,
faster.
you will
Okay.
be able to read a lot of books, I guess.
Thank you.
Hi, Jeff.
Hola.
It's the mean Jeff.
I'm not mean, you know.
And again, lots of sunshine, and then for tomorrow night, mostly cloudy weather.
Cup of tea. Yum.
Mm.
Tea makes everything better.
Oh yes, I had some earlier.
Thursday morning. Thursday and Friday, as you'll see here, also remain at 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. These odds are overwhelming, but something to make note of. As temperatures remain.
Wow, it's so strange to see the meteorologist with the green screen.
I've never seen it before, really. This is it's kind of comical, actually.
First of our 8-day forecast, and one thing all the way across the board I think we can count on is those temperatures to remain above average in the 70s. It's not a bad place to be stuck.
No, not at all.
No.
See, the problem is people are going on vacation now and have time.
So,
I wouldn't complain about it.
when I joined the Hangout earlier, someone joked, like, don't talk to your laptop too much or they may move you to the other board. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Very great.
Well, I mean, if they walk up to you and they see your screen is blank and the laptop isn't turned on, I think they will start worrying. But otherwise, you should be fine.
Hey, Jeff, good to see you. Welcome as well.
Well, thank you.
Do you want to introduce yourself to the group for some who may not be familiar with you?
Oh,
and
I know.
Jana, is it Jana or Jana?
Actually, it's Jana, like you would be
Jana.
yawning.
Great. And that's a really cool screen grab. How neat is that?
Thank
really
you. You know, we are very modest, but that is something I'm really proud of.
Yeah, really neat. Jeff, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Do you want to introduce yourself to the
Sure.
group?
Yeah, my name is Jeff Zayas, and I live in basically San Francisco Bay Area, and been using Hangouts for probably about 8 months now.
And Jeff is into RVing and travel. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. Yeah, my wife and I bought an RV a little while ago, and we decided to start, traveling a lot more, seeing the United States. I used to travel by air everywhere I went. I've been to so many major convention centers and things like that, so we decided to start driving, across America. And I tell you, it's just an amazing experience. So we take, a couple months off, and we usually go, wherever we go. It's incredible. So yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. Totally different perspective on life.
And do you know, Jeff, have you met any of these individuals yet in Hangouts? I never know who knows each other. It'd be great if
I
you
know
hover
Jeff.
over them. And
I know Jeff.
Jeff is mean. He is so mean, but I like him.
Actually, Maya and I and Monica, we've been in a couple Hangouts many times, so we know each other.
Sounds good.
And
And how about
I don't know Brian. So, Brian, where are you from?
I'm from Cincinnati.
Ah, there you go.
I do computer stuff.
Well, me too. I do computer stuff too. How exciting.
I'm doing a refresh at the Miller Coors Brewery, so.
Alright. Well, I'm just a silver engineer. Go, Sarah.
Yana, where are you from?
Beer everywhere and not a drop to drink.
Ah, that's a shame.
I know.
So, Yana, where are you from? I'm sorry, I missed that.
I'm from Finland.
From Finland?
Nokia-land.
Ah, wow.
Hi, Kyle.
How's it going, Monica? How's it going, guys?
Hello.
Well.
There. I want that Nintendo song.
Yeah. Been with me since I've been about 5 years old.
It looks like it's sunny and warm in Cincinnati right now.
Let's see. Yeah. So, I am in Trenton.
Hey, horse slaughter in Missouri. How would you feel about horse meat? Eating horse
totally
meat. Log on to
unseasonable, isn't it?
KOMU.com/Facebook. Tell us
Yummy
what
horse.
you have to say.
I would love to try some horse meat.
I hear it's very tasty.
I'm headed across the studio, but I will be right back, and I'm going to
Okay.
turn this over to Blake Hansen. He's from Minnesota.
Bring us some horse meat. I want to try
Some horse meat?
Yummy. Oh.
He's a senior. He's going to get a really great job. Somebody's going to snatch him up someday.
All right.
just as much as I'd like to try dog and cat.
No.
Dog meat is very tasty. Cat not so much.
Okay.
Cat meat is very stringy and dry. So dog is much tastier. That's why it's more popular. And there's more meat on dogs anyway, so it's more economical.
I think
Just saying.
Blake is 24 years old.
Well, I'm not gonna go out, and slaughter someone's pet. It's,
No, of course not. I mean, that's why I've got farms for them.
Hey guys.
Hey, Blake,
there.
how you doing?
Hello.
Doing good.
You are the youngest newscaster I've ever seen in my life, man.
Great.
I probably am. I'm pretty young, so.
Youngest looking.
Whippersnapper, absolutely.
I have no idea how old you are.
Yeah, I'm just 21, so I'm pretty young.
Yeah.
Wow. It's amazing.
Very nice.
you're the
Total
dude.
whippersnapper, absolutely.
No.
Kids these days.
21, let's see.
Uh,
I don't think the 49ers won their first Super Bowl when you were alive. Oh, moly. Good for you.
I'm jealous now. I mean, I will be on television, national television, probably for a mini as well.
Okay.
I will pick up the pace now. I'm jealous.
Like, do you have two earpieces in your ear?
Yes, I have. I switched one of mine out. I've got.
That has to
Normally
hurt.
we'll have one. Yeah, it's a lot of things to focus on at once.
Yeah, sure. You got to read copy, and then they have to tell you what camera you're going to start out at, or where your next segment coming, and all that
Yep.
stuff. So.
Yeah, but of course, I mean, anchors have it easy. It are the reporters who have it tough.
Yes, yes. I'll admit.
Even
normally
he would have to do that too.
I don't know.
I mean, I know a couple of reporters. I mean, improvisation is standard, not exception for reporters. It's kind of funny. Very different people.
Now reporters actually have to, I believe, like get the copy, do the editing.
So
and
are you saying that the weather ladies have it more difficult than the reporters actually in the studio? What am I? I didn't quite catch that.
Say what?
I didn't quite catch what you were saying.
You missed it, Johanna.
I was just saying, I didn't quite catch what you said. Did you say that the weather people have it easier than the reporters?
The anchors, news anchors, they've got it much easier because, I mean, they don't have to improvise. You've got this nice script that you just have to read from. Sometimes things change on a short notice, but in general it's very nice schedule they're following, and they're nicely safe in the studio. They're not out in the streets or in the middle of riots or something worse. So yeah.
Of course, then they can't go to the World Series or the Super Bowl or any of the fun stuff.
Oh, but still I don't quite agree, because I know a few anchors and I know they do a hell of a lot background work.
Yeah, exactly.
It depends on which one it is. Yeah.
I think they probably come
Yeah,
up
of
with
course it
reporter
depends
status.
on the people, but still, I mean,
And the size of the network. I mean, if it's a bigger network, they would have to do less.
Oh, maybe they did.
So did they drop the 07? Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Talking about what's more difficult, anchoring or reporting.
Oh, it depends. It used to be that anchoring was easy when you just sat there and read, but now you don't sit there and read anymore.
Right.
You're on a bunch of different platforms. You're running around the studio. You're moving.
So what are you doing right now? Is just sitting and reading?
Right, I'm just sitting and reading.
Well, there you go.
Yes, but you're doing it with such style, so there you go.
That's
well,
true.
I don't know
That's
about
true.
that.
That takes
Some
effort.
days it's kind of like watching a sausage being made, right? So, Yanni, you should come. All of you should. Some of you already have, but hi, Kyle. By the way.
Hello.
We have an 11 a.m. interactive newscast, which is a lot more faster paced in that we are bringing the Hangout on the air and EO4 was dropped, right?
Yeah.
Asking viewers, essentially about the day's news, what they think is news to them, and doing interviews via the Hangout. So that's kind of interesting to watch. And that's at 11 a.m. Central Time.
What's your GMT or UTC? Can you remember your
GMT? Here is, I'm not for sure what our GMT or UTC is, but I will give you this website. And if you type in 11 a.m. for Columbia, Missouri, it will tell you what time 11 a.m. is in Finland.
Yeah, that site is great.
Because I'm GMT plus 2.
Well, I can explain that.
I'm in +5, so you can plus this.
But it's fun, and just when you join the Hangout, you don't have to. If you don't want to contribute, you don't have to. A lot of people just come and go because it's kind of a different way to watch the newscast, and there are interesting people. Like today, we had on a group of ladies called the All American Redheads. Monica was in there for a bit of that. But
it was very cool.
They were women who, in the 1970s, they formed this redheaded basketball league, and they went and toured the world kind of as a precursor to the WNBA. They were among the first paid professional women's basketball teams. And you had to have red hair in order to join this group. And so they did a live demonstration in the studio, and they were in Hangout as well. And these ladies were just sweethearts. They're trying to get inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. And here's a link to their site. It's allamericanredheads.com.
Oh, wow.
And there's a YouTube video of them that is so, the lady is 62 years old, and she's in her knee dribbling today in the studio. She still has it. She
was still kicking some butt.
Yeah, she was, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She certainly was. Monica and I shared our experiences. Monica, you were tall, but you played basketball. I was on the B team. I was short and not very good.
Well, I wasn't very good either. That's the thing. Being tall doesn't make you good. Doesn't make you poor.
You don't say. I was pretty good at basketball.
Here's the video. It's quite entertaining.
The recap of our top story tonight: a suspect is in custody following a Columbia shooting that resulted in the death of a 17-year-old.
They're juggling basketball, dribbling basketball.
Wow. Feel like the red-headed Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, did you hear the tornado sirens going off today? 1:30. About 1:30. So that was tornado testing to make sure that everyone is ready should a disaster strike.
Yep. Plus, coming up at 6, we'll tell you about some new technology watching over the Show Me Safe and how it will keep you safe during the wicked weather.
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's great.
We're done. Woohoo!
Yeah. That was an awesome little video there.
The redheads, weren't they cute?
They were
just watching the video, it's crazy.
And now all those things that they were doing in the video, she was laying down on the ground and dribbling with her knees and all kinds of things. It's amazing how much she still has. So that's really, really neat. So Kyle, what's news in your area? Sorry I wasn't able to talk to you. Our mics were hot in the studio.
Oh no, nothing too exciting. News around here, it's actually pretty warm out today.
Now isn't it a nursing home company that you work for, or something that has to do
with... You have ridiculously good memory. We provide anything you see in a nursing home. So we sell nationally, and we even have some places in China right now. But yeah, anything you see in a nursing home, soup to nuts, whether a bed, a wheelchair, whatever, they make one transaction with us, and then we'll take care of all the stuff in the back end.
Okay, very cool. So Yana, what's on your shelf behind you? Are those trophies, or what is that?
They are my golfing trophies.
Your what kind of trophies?
Golfing.
Oh, golfing.
Wow.
That's great. Do you still golf?
I still do. My handicap is 12.
Wow.
Well, that is great. Have you ever done it professionally or just a hobby?
No, just, I just like it. It's really good for my head because I used to work in a job that I had to think a lot all the time, and it was really stressful. So golf is really great because when I go out there and I just walk like 5 miles and hit the ball like I would hit my boss or somebody or one of the sometimes. 250 meters, which is like 300 something yards. So it just feels so good sometimes.
So they have a lot of, that is awesome. Do they have a lot of neat courses in Finland?
We do. We do also have quite many. Of course, we have the problem with the weather.
Yeah.
Because, for instance, where I live, our season starts in May and ends in October.
Yeah, one of our co-anchors, Jim Reek, that's what he does. Even in the wintertime, if there's snow on the ground, he's still out there playing. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, but in Finland it's forbidden to go out because the course gets ruined because you kill the grass.
Yeah, in Milwaukee here, they actually put up a big dome in the winter on the golf course, which is pretty much just like an indoor driving range. But yeah, they heat it up and they just have a big dome at the course, and people just go in there and they buy a bucket of balls and they turn the course into a driving range. It's kind of cool.
That is cool.
Here they play year round.
I can't play in Finland, so I'll just go and play in Doral or TPC at Sawgrass.
Huh. Yeah, there you go.
That's something different. There's Mr. Mike.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
I played TPC at Sawgrass. I played
Pretty good, thank you.
Wow.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Maya.
And on the 17th, I made a bogey, the first one in the water and the second one to the green and one putt.
That's pretty good handicap.
The 17th on TPC at Sawgrass is the very difficult par 3, which is the island green. So there is no other way. You just have to, play it across the water. And it's already, it's the thought that you're doing it is just killing you. But it's fun.
That's awesome. So, Monica, how many more hours do you have left?
I think I have about 2. I can show you if you want to see. Like this is,
are you getting transfusion?
It's an infusion, yeah.
Infusion, yeah.
Like you can see from the bottle, like how many hours you have left.
Wow.
And that's about an hour and a half, 2 hours left.
Yeah, 1.5, I think.
So,
it's either
hopefully.
And you've been there for how long?
Since 11.
I got here at 11 a.m.
4-ish. Right.
That is a long day. So do your nurses in there, do they wonder who you're talking to on the laptop? Or are they like, who are you talking to, Monica?
No, I explained it to them. I didn't want them to think I was in the wrong place.
Yeah. The funny white coats.
Yeah.
What are you doing talking to headphones?
Well, it's funny, like I had a person in the opposite corner, and they were watching television, but they finished their infusion and they left. So I was like, I didn't know if they were gone or not, so I was just listening to the television, which is so boring because you have no control over it and the advertisements come at you. And eventually I figured out, no, they're too quiet. They're not still there. And the nurse turned off the set for me.
And so how many do you have to do a week, Monica? Or is this it for the week?
It's once every 3 weeks. So I try and give it like 3 weeks and a couple of days because it's a big process. It's a big, long day.
6 hours.
But it is helping a lot. Like, it's really improving.
So what was the name of your basketball team that you were on? Mine was the Canton Tigers.
Oh, the Huskies.
The Huskies. All right.
Yep.
So what was do you remember what your jersey number was?
Oh, no, I think it was 33. Yeah.
You were number 5, Kyle.
Yep.
Maya,
Yep.
you raised your hand. You remember
No,
remember where you were? I was
for a moment I
15.
thought that guy was leaving, so
Oh, no. I was number
this
5
looks
in
like it.
basketball, number 4 in soccer.
I can see you
Wow.
as a soccer player, Kyle.
Yeah, I played soccer all through high school.
I
and
played
then
soccer as well during high school.
Yeah, and then
Years.
just intramurals and stuff in college, and then just basketball through high school and college, just intramurals.
We don't do
No.
basketball here.
This is my
I'm
third basketball hangout today. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
strange.
I cannot
Indian
believe it.
basketball.
It doesn't treat me well though. I've already broken my hand and I blew my ACL a year and a half ago. Yeah. And I'm actually blowing my
Nice go.
ACL twice.
I broke my pride.
Yeah.
Well, that's easily
one
done
ACL.
then.
Jeff, you blow your ACL too?
Oh yeah, when I was 42 is an old man thing. You know, when I was playing basketball and I was just not stretching and bam, it just
Yeah, there
I
you
blew
go.
I blew my ACL twice in the past 2 years.
yeah. And I had a ACL done and my Achilles and then a meniscus on my other knee. All playing basketball.
Oh man.
Nice.
So I don't ski, I don't play basketball. I do rollerblade. That's the only anything that doesn't require, cutting.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But yes.
Yeah, I had to
Yes,
sit
yes.
out of my ski trip this winter because I wasn't back to 100%.
Yeah, and I made 0 points. I mean, I wasn't a very good player. But Monica, you had height. You are how tall? Did
But
you
I
say
still made
5'11"?
0 points, Sarah. 0.
I know, my parents used to say,
I can't even, like, walking for me was always tough. Like, I would trip on the carpet. I'm just an uncoordinated person.
Even now, even in the NBA, 95% of all rebounds are under the rim. So it's all about it's all about positioning and boxing out. So.
Yeah, my mom used to always say, because I'd never play, and of course she went to all the games, and she'd always say, "Sarah, you looked really good in that uniform."
That's about all you can say. I like look.
Yeah, never scored any points, or I might have scored 1 point, but I was water girl and manager after a couple of years my senior year.
Were you
It was
too
a
tall
great
for it,
honor.
Sarah? Were
Yeah,
you too
no.
tall for basketball? I don't know.
I'm about
Are you a tall
5'3".
person?
I'm vertically challenged.
Oh no.
5'3". Oh, that's adorable. I once dated this girl who was 5'3". It was so cute.
I've got a size 5 shoe.
Wow.
Ooh, I'm envious.
Yeah.
I got size 10.
Size
This
10?
would be,
Yeah,
this
when
would
you're
be
5'11", you know, your feet are proportionally.
So
That's how they knew when I was young I would be tall.
Sarah, do they make you stand on milk crates when you do a report on out on the field?
No, but I used to sit on phone books back in the day when they used to have phone books and our chairs wouldn't go up and down. I mean, nobody has a phone book anymore, but because the chairs that they had weren't adjustable, so we would be on magazines. Now, we do have a weather guy here who's probably, I think he might even be under 5 feet. And
No way.
Yeah, Eric Aldridge.
Wow.
And
really?
they put, and he has a step stool that he uses on the set.
That's
over there. So.
Yeah, but he fits right into that green screen, right? So.
Well, yeah, he doesn't do it on the green screen. It's only on the set here, and I use it sometimes too because it's I mean they have to build it as a standard size, so not everybody is able to get on there.
You need to get a photo standing next to him where you're just sort of pointing and the caption says "Hey Squirt" or something, like that. You're standing next to him.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
We have an anchor here at Cincinnati, Cherie Palello of Channel 5. She has the same thing. She went to go visit Dr. Oz one time, and she's taking the picture. They're about same height, but then they showed him doing like this to her, and she's standing on a box next to him. And she loves to show how short she is, and it's funny. And she posts them on Facebook.
Jenny, you're saying the date, and you mean what days do we do U-News? Is that what you were asking, Yana?
Yeah. Sorry, I was writing.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, we do them Monday through Friday. So any weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. is our interactive show, and then we hang out briefly at 3:30, and that's not during a newscast. It's just to talk, and then we hang out during our behind the scenes of our newscast at 5 o'clock, which is what it is right now. So.
And Sarah's so famous. She's in Guy Kawasaki's book. That's amazing.
And Yana is too. Did you know that, Mike?
Yes, I think so. Which page is she
scroll
on?
up and see the screen grab
And then
that she shared.
I thought I was in trouble because Guy commented, didn't he? I said, I hope I'm not going to get in trouble. And then the next thing Guy's commented on the bottom. Oh, so have you. I've just seen it now. That's funny.
Beach volleyball, Yana, huh?
With the Google Plus side of things, I was the Google Plus expert.
Very cool. So your nieces play beach volleyball, huh? That's really neat.
Yeah.
Are they tan?
That's like 6'1", isn't it? 190.
They're twins.
Oh.
But they're going to have that in the Olympics, aren't they? Behind Horse Guards Parade, at the back of the Prime Minister's house. So he's going to be out there with the glasses, isn't he? Like getting in trouble with his wife, watching all the Brazilians like play beach volleyball.
Oh, who's that, Yana? Hello.
My husband. He's bringing me some soup.
Oh, what kind of soup? That looks yummy.
Actually, it's a Russian borscht, beetroot soup with oxtails and stuff.
No reindeer meat?
I was making for 7 hours. It's a family recipe. It takes 7 hours to make.
Wow.
From the start, with oxtails and beef fillet.
Wow, that sounds really yummy.
And it tastes pretty good.
Jeff said no reindeer meat?
No, it's reindeer meat. It's.
Oh, I think she's.
I guess it was the connection. I guess a reindeer threw it through the connection.
Yeah. the reindeer coalition.
Oh yes, they finally took her out.
All right, guys. On that note, I'm gonna head out of here. But
all right,
later, Carl.
Bye.
Bye, Kyle.
Sounds good, guys. I'm actually headed back into the newsroom too, but it's good to see you all.
Yep.
And you guys can keep talking even though I hop out. Monica, I wish you best of luck with that. I hope the time passes very quickly.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
It will.
Before you know it, I'll be home.
I'm going to bug out. Thanks for checking in, guys. I'll see you later.
Right.
You.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye, Sarah.
Everybody.
So there's the news feed.
Yeah.
It's forecast senior around.
Looks nice. Come on. It's probably like 70 degrees there.
Yeah.
They're going through a heat wave.
It must be because it wasn't snowing the other day. What's going on with that Central Missouri